The digital studio is a place where people can create. Our purpose and our goal is to really inspire people to create and to also give them the tools and capabilities to do that. The digital studio is located at the north side branch of the Lexington Public Library. We have an audio booth, we have a production studio, we have a video editing booth, and then we also have our main lab, which we have 10 Mac Pro computers in there. We have top-of-the-line hardware, top-of-the-line software for people to be able to create many different types of projects. Everything from Final Cut Pro to iMovie to the Adobe Creative Suite, things like Photoshop. And our newest feature, of course, being the 3D printers. So we have 2 3D printers, and we're really excited about using those because it just fits in with our digital studio theme of being able to create and share and learn about really endless possibilities. I mean, when you start to talk about a 3D printer being able to create almost any object you want out of in a 3D space is pretty amazing. For those, we just ask that before you reserve that room, you have to go through our class, walking you through each step of the process, and then we will record that in our records so that anytime you come through, we'll know that you're good to go and you can use the 3D printer. We're going to treat that like the audio booth, like the production studio. That's a room that you need to call and reserve in advance. And with 3D printing, it can take a pretty long amount of time. So we won't be doing any prints overnight, but if you want to book a 4-hour time slot to work on a design and then also print it here, we can definitely help you accommodate that. If you want to sign up for a time, all you have to do is give us a call here at the digital studio. For the main lab area, it's first come, first served, so just during our open studio hours, and that just means anytime we're not having a class, you can come in and use the computers in the main lab. The audio booth, the 3D studio, the production studio, and the video editing booth. We do take walk-ins, so if you walk in and it's not in use, you're more than welcome to use it, but most of the time, especially the audio booth, it stays pretty booked up, so you definitely want to call in advance. I love working here in the studio because of the range of projects that people work on. I mean, I help people learn how to use a mouse and keyboard and very basic computer skills, and then we go up to the more advanced skills of editing a photo in Photoshop. We have many customers who use Photoshop to do photography and edit photographs. We do a lot of audio editing. There's a lot of customers who use the audio booth to create audio, and then they also edit audio here at the digital studio. And then finally, we do lots of video editing as well. There are many people who come through the studio working on their own YouTube channels, and you can create the video here. We have cameras where you can record, and then we have a green screen, which people love to use the green screen because you can put in any kind of effect behind you. So you could be in Paris or New York or anywhere you want as a result of using the green screen. The major classes that we offer are going to be Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign. And then the others are iMovie and Final Cut Pro. And then our newest class, of course, being 3D printing basics. So those are the main classes. There are more classes that you can read about online. And we also have a partnership with lynda.com. That's lynda.com. And through Lynda, you can virtually take any class you want. I mean, we have tons of stuff on Lynda that you can learn about the software we have in the studio and even software we don't have here in the studio. So if we don't offer it here, I guarantee it's going to be on Lynda.